Thank you so much for the introduction, Marcus. Thank you so much for the performance, Xiaoyong. And welcome to Indie Jam. If you don't know me, thank you. If you don't know me, my name is Natalie Tay. You can call me Nat if you want. I'm the lead event organizer for Indie Jam, but I'm also the editor-in-chief for the Magic Rain website, if you didn't know. This is our second year organizing Indie Jam, which began really as a simple idea, which was to put as many people in front of as many indie games as possible. And this was mainly to address two issues, right? One is that we saw that the awareness for Southeast Asian indie games was really low, despite there being a growing demand for culturally rich games. And then number two, we saw that there was a really high gateway of entry for students and newbie developers who want to get into the scene, but are unable to find platforms to showcase their work, unable to find platforms to build connections at the start of their career, right? So with those ideas in mind, that's how we created Indie Jam. So it's a one-part Southeast Asian showcase, which you can see all the way at the end there. It's one-part mini conferences with speakers across the industry that will be happening in this room. And it's also a student game jam, which you can find in the middle there, that is aimed at high school students and university level students, either currently students or fresh grads, right? Not only that, besides putting together this event, we've also committed ourselves to keeping gateways to entry for the event as low as possible. That's why the event is free. That's why the industry talks are free. To join the student game jam is free. And for every single developer showcasing their game on the floor, in those rooms over there, their booths are also free. Because we want to lower it as much as possible so that everybody at every level has a chance to showcase their work, right? And I have to go through the thank yous, and we really have a lot of people to thank, because this event wouldn't be possible with some of the support from our sponsors and partners. We have Yayasan Raja Muda Selangor, we have Kuala Lumpur Kepong Berhad, we have Korean Ventures, Sanggol Emas, Five Guys. You see a recognizable name there? And of course, we have Exola Korean Academy, who is allowing us to use their incredible, incredible campus for this weekend's event. If you're interested in any of their courses, they have a booth set up in the middle there. Please go and check it out. And I also want to thank our official media and content partners, Kakucho Pure, Gamer Matters, Nemia Gaming, 20M Podcast, Sea Game Tadik, and the Chum Drinkers. I see a couple of you here. These are the people who are helping us shine the spotlight on the regional indie games industry, and I'm really thankful for them. And of course, our participating universities, we have UOW Malaysia, we have MSU, APU, and UTAR who are here with us this weekend, who are helping us connect with the next generation of game developers. And to our long list of speakers this weekend, I've been told there is a wireless mouse. There we go. We have a long, long list of speakers this weekend who are donating their precious time and energy to share their experience and knowledge with people. And I hope you come and attend some of the talks because some of them are really, really exciting. Okay, let's go back. And if you allow me to jiwang a bit, this year's theme for Indie Jam, as you can see, the key art is illustrated by the really talented Nabila Raihan, is our two main characters fighting to preserve the light in a dungeon full of challenges. It is a reflection of the turbulent year we've had in the global games industry, yes, but it's also a reflection of the people who continue to believe in the potential and the talent that we have within the region. And if it wasn't already clear from the really long list of names that I just went through, Indie Jam is an immense labor of love put together by people who care first and foremost about the art of creating video games. And that's really easy to say on the surface level, but I've also had a really great pleasure of being able to see this happen in person at last year's Indie Jam, if any of you guys were there. What we saw at last year's Indie Jam was that it reached out to a really highly engaged audience that cared about supporting games, that cared about making games, and we're using the event as a platform to build new connections in the industry. And I'm really, really proud that Indie Jam can be one of these platforms for people who are in this community. And if you'll allow me to plug ourselves for a moment, I also want to take a chance to let you guys know that we're already in the process of planning next year's Indie Jam. I know, event is not even over yet. We're planning next year's. And it will be happening early Q2 2025. And moving forward from 2025 onwards, it will move to a Q2 date. And if you'd like to be part of our next edition as a speaker, a developer, a boother, we have a QR code at the information counter that you can scan and sign up in the form to let me know if you're interested in participating in the next one. And if you'd like to support the effort that goes into running Indie Jam, we're also selling official event t-shirts, like the one that we're wearing today. And I think you're wearing the pocket one. Yeah, we have 2 designs, and you can also buy them at the counter. I have been told that there is an event-exclusive price that is cheaper. That is cheaper than if you buy it online. So if you want to go and grab the event-exclusive price, it's at the counter. And of course, there's going to be plenty of activities going on throughout the week, and I went through the student game jam that we're running public voting for. We have free workshops run by Exola Korean Academy. We have talks happening here, and there's so much more. Do participate in the STEM rally as well when you go and play the games, right? And I guess the last thing, because I've yapped enough, I think, before I leave you guys to enjoy the event and before I pass the floor to Exola Korean Academy to say a few words, let me just say one last thing. It has always been one of my strongest beliefs, right? That art above all is what gets us through the good times and the bad times. And so I'm really thankful to those of you who are here this weekend to support the arts, and I hope you'll keep supporting events like this that support the arts. Thank you so much. Welcome to Indie Jam.
Okay. Oh my God. You guys can't see it. Can I get? So, look at these guys. These are very proud Natalie fans here. Okay, thank you so much, Natalie, for the opening speech. And don't worry, guys, you'll see her very soon, shortly again. But without further ado, next we have our representative from Exola. Can we have Jennifer to give an opening speech? Give a round of applause for Jennifer.
Hello. Hi, good morning. I know it's a bit weird because, in all honesty, I actually didn't prepare my speech. I'm not too sure what I'm going to tell you about, and I'm not very sure what I'm going to talk about. But there's one thing that's very important today is I have to thank the sponsor. I have my Yayasan Raja Muda sponsor, thank you very much. KLK, of course, Kirin Ventures, Sanggu Emas, as well as Five Guys. I know you're expecting some fries, milkshake. Sorry, I have none for you today. So that's honest, okay? But I have to be very thankful to our gold sponsor because the scholarship for the winners, it's from the sponsors on his own. We really would love to see more talent coming into the gaming industry in all areas of gaming industry. Now, here, basically, I need to tell you about Exola Korean Academy. So many of you have heard what Exola Korean Academy and why we are here today. First thing, we have to build the community. And second, we are not within the education framework. We are a skill set-based academy. So you get to learn one skill at one time, and that's the only thing you want to master at one time. So say you're a developer, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are developers, a lot of you are artists, aspiring and an upcoming one. So here will be your next step forward to enhancing that particular skill set. So you choose game design, you get game developer, 3D artist, or even as a beginner as young as 8 years old, you can kickstart your career at 8 years old in the gaming industry. So you don't have to go all around the world just to come back at the end of the day to be game developer. So here is the place. We are not in competitions with the school. Don't worry about that. Your certification is not within the Malaysia higher education framework, so no problem. I have no subject for you. I have no economics. I have no moral studies. I have none of that, okay? You only have one thing. You learn gaming and you work on game in just 1 year. I promise you it's just 1 year, but it's gonna be a bit rough though, 5 days a week. Sorry, bro, you're gonna see my face like every day in the campus. I hope you enjoy it, okay? Now, if you want to know more about the program, I won't be sharing with you here right today at the opening speech, but go to our booth. Trust that the employee in XCA will be able to share with you what we have here, the next intake, and all the timetables that you will need for the next 1 year. You have questions? No lah, huh? No question, right? You see, no question. But really, thank you. I have to really thank the organizer, of course. Natalie is my hero. for giving Excella Career Academy a chance to host Indie Jam. And I would love to see you guys next year, the 3rd year, the 4th year, the 5th year, and on the 10th year, same place. I'm not too sure if Natalie would say yes, but I hope to see you guys more and more often in all the other events as well that hosted by Natalie. So every time you have an event with Natalie's organizing it, it will be here for sure. So I wish you the best of luck for those who are joining the Jam. I'm looking forward for tomorrow to see the final versions of your game. And for those who didn't join the Jam, please register for next year because we're going to give out more scholarships again. I promise you there will be more and more scholarships for all the aspiring individuals that's coming up and be in the gaming industry. I promise you there will be more and more coming from Excella Career Academy to support your career path. But one thing, you have to build really, really amazing games, and collaborations. You don't work alone. You have to always work in a team. No questions? No questions, huh? No question. Go play. Go finish the 20 play tests, okay? There are 20 play tests in your cart, so finish them and get your gifts from the Indie Game Jam, okay? So get yourself some tag from Excella Career Academy. Take all the free gifts available in the campus. Get great fun today. I hope to see you again tomorrow, okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jennifer.